former governor of Lagos State and the Minister of Works and Housing in Nigeria, Fashola, has alleged that some presidential candidates speak quite so well about the problems of Nigeria without no idea of how things work in the system. The former governor stated that it is easy to speak about the theories in TV stations and radio stations for hours, but to get things done with the practical experience is where the problem lies for every government. Fashola identified that Nigeria resource people are those who have had experience at the level field of play in the past few years. He said, I wish that we will acknowledge that between 1999, 2003, 2007, 2011, 2015, at least 5 streams or thereabouts of governors, senators, House of Representatives. These are our resource persons now. Those are the people who could be coming up on all these shows to come and share practical experience as against those who are dealing with the theories. Same presidential candidates speak of theory without no knowledge of the practical. I hear some theories branded on TV and radios today. I laugh as I tell people when they teach you engineering, they don't teach you that people are going to go and cut your transformer in the bush. And when they are teaching you banking and finance in class, they don't teach you there's going to be round tripping. It is when you get into the real life that you come and deal with it. So I don't understand. So those who have ruled Nigeria before, who have been this and that, so what did they bring to the table? At least let's talk about Buhari. What has Buhari brought to the table? I don't understand what the angle this man is coming from. Honestly, I don't understand. Oh, they thought it was all about selling spare parts. Even the spare part sellers do go for apprenticeship to acquire practical knowledge. So what you say to acquire practical knowledge? So they think it is like that, but you are still saying that they go for practicalism. If you are even talking about Peter Obi, he was a governor because when I tried to look through, because I was thinking that the person who has been coming out, who has been vocal on the issue of the economy and Nigeria as a whole, politically, is Peter Obi and Shiwore. And I checked, maybe I'm sure the only person that they are always talking about is or antagonizing is Obi. And Obi was once a governor, so I don't know where you are telling us whether he doesn't know what he's talking about, unless you are referring to Shiwore. Even the apprenticeship that they claim to have done as governor in mini Anambra, you can't even point what he learns there, but he all fixed Nigeria in 6 months. Only fools will hail him. Tinubu cannot comprehend anything or speak correctly. Fashola should talk about that. Obi is our president. Oga, you are a big disappointment. 2015, you are on Channel TV shouting that Nigeria should tell Jonathan to give us stable light. How far now? You and your APC bring hardship, inflation, killings, collapse our economy. With due respect, with the youth still remember the role you play in fooling youth during EndSARS. CCTV, we are already to pay APC back with our PVC. That thing has not even been talked about. When Fashola went to EndSARS, the scene of where the whole thing happened, nobody saw it. It was one area. Fashola saw the camera. What was inside the camera? Today you cannot tell us. His responsible government will be there, will provide electricity within 6 months. 8 years down the line, what has happened? Well, sensibly speaking, please Fashola educate them. Some people applaud and clap for theorists and oratory candidates. They forget that it is easy to say than doing. Okay, now it is now easier said than done. Such statement does not suit Fashola. Fashola was the best governor during his time. Lobaton, in the city of blind men, one-eyed man is the king. Theory without practical experience cannot work. Those who were deeply involved in nation building cannot be compared with a just coming out of classroom, or a man who lacks administrative experience. Somebody who served as governor for 8 years is just coming out of classroom. Which experience does Tinubu have over Obi? Yoruba Momo is just too much. When will you people have sense? I don't know. At least others are communicating, while your best candidates cannot even make any coherent political statement, not to talk of policy statement. And Tinubu is quoting what only he knows, like Balabulu, Bulaba. A lot of the assumptions has gone into submission. Theory gives you the capacity to appreciate it and tackle the reality. The problem we have is that our system throws up people who don't even have the capacity from the word to go to understand the theory. How can such people appreciate and tackle the reality? That is why we are in this mess. A buffon without capacity to understand theory cannot appreciate and tackle reality. Very correct, like Fashola's candidate, Tinubu. Well done, Oga Practicals. The problem with the elites is that they feel the poor masses are not educated. People are stealing and looting practical. People deceiving people. Was it not the same Fashola that said providing 24 hours electricity is not even a rocket science, and was given the opportunity to prove his capacity, as he has said, but could only increase electricity tariffs, which made NEPA be higher than rents? Fashola, you keep abusing God's love for you and keep using moral justification to say some things. You are enjoying God's grace because people like you and they know they remember or talk about your shortcomings. If not, you know they different from Shetima. Remote control, what are you saying? You as Minister of Works, with all the experience Lagos Ibadan Expressway has been on now for this long. Before you laugh at theorists, what is your opinion on people who have already got it wrong theoretically? In civilized countries, somebody like Fashola cannot come outside to talk all this trash because he couldn't even deliver to his promise to Nigeria. Fashola should go and hide. This one still dey alive. Paparazzi for Lekki toll gates. Hope Fashola, you told Nigerians that the only solution to steady power supply in Nigeria is to vote as Goodluck Jonathan, and God punish you. Buhari gave you Minister of Power, Works and Housing, but it became from fry pan to fire. You are shameless to talk in Nigeria. Imagine when you see educated people romancing with the people, non-entities who using thuggery to get into power, using all manner of things to get into power. People with bad records, they say they are their mentors. Unfortunately, the so-called son, this country, you see that the educated ones are the ones doing boy for all these illiterates. You see them, likes of Fashola, Iyamu, Oshibagi. Just look at them. Because of a position, they are spewing nonsense.